Daily Horoscope, the 21st of December 2017. Aries. The atmosphere in the couple will not be very simple. In fact, the barometer seems totally dependent on your mood swings. What if you talk to your partner about anything other than your job or horse racing? Let yourself go to relax, and you will be more pampered than you think. Single, live a passion or even a crazy adventure? To tell the truth, do not count too much on it. The climate in the area of meetings may be quite fresh, not to say gloomy. But everything remains possible. Looking for work? So, it will be better from the start to prepare yourself for sustained efforts and organize your schedule. For example, impose time constraints, so as not to disconnect from the world of work. Taurus. Today, everything that goes in the direction of strengthening your material ties with your spouse or partner, such as the acquisition of an apartment or a car, will be marked by the seal of luck and love. For solitaires, it will be the ideal day for a meeting promised to a long future. You will be well resolved to go after your projects. The planet Mars will help you, increasing your energy tenfold. However, chores will still not be your cup of tea. Avoid them as much as possible during this day, or leave them with a person whose seriousness and punctuality you are familiar with. Gemini. Venus, together with Jupiter, will influence the love sector of native couples. That should promise you a successful married life, with deep complicity and beautiful sensuality. Single, today, you will have a great chance to meet love, as long as you promote it. This will be the moment or the time to get into the water, without the help of anyone other than the accomplices. Your professional life will definitely be featured this time. All the assets seem on your side. Luck will be there, thanks to Jupiter. You will be well organized and consistent in your choices under the leadership of Saturn. And Mercury will help you work fast and effortlessly. Cancer. Jupiter promises a warm relationship with your spouse or partner, but also the risk of arguments if you rebel against his freedom, or if you disagree about the money. Singles of both sexes, enjoy the idyllic climate of this day to find a loving and stable partner. And, most importantly, keep yourself from finding it too down to earth. Do not hesitate to exercise all your power of seduction. To you the big projects. While doing so, aim so high, and that's why you'll be up for all the daring endeavors. Some of you will decide to start your own business. Lion. The present astral atmosphere should allow you to get closer to your spouse or partner. Many of you will come out of a delicate period, marked by a certain coldness in couple. This time, boosted by Jupiter, the big benefit, you will have no trouble warming up the atmosphere. Single, your love desires could be granted, given the good position of Pluto in your heaven. You will be spoiled for choice. Do not drive like Buridan's donkey, try to find out exactly what you want, otherwise you risk ruining your chances. You'll find a new idea that will move you forward professionally, a new niche or an original commercial network. You will be congratulated for your spirit and your good results. Virgin. Native couples living together, you will feel a great need to love, without knowing how to direct this force that overwhelms you completely. It will take your spouse or partner a lot of patience to wait until you put both feet back on the ground, which may take some time. Single, you will feel emotional and passionate forces waking up in you. But you will want to temper them, or even slow them down. You are very afraid that by letting go of your impulses, you will not destroy what you have already lived and built in love. You will focus all your energy on advancing your career. It will be a good time to surround yourself, to call on all your relationships and to talk about your projects already developed. In particular, you will need to look for people with experience in your field. Soon a change of position will concretize your ambitions and you will be worth the promotion so much dreamed. Libra. Risks of conjugal storms, sometimes even a break. But it will not be totally negative. We could find an excellent opportunity to provoke a glow by unpacking all that is wrong between the partners. Single, favorite, crazy, all the time. Alas, the pleasure and the troubles will not be long in conjugating. A scandal could even break out afterwards. So be on your guard and know how to distinguish between dream and reality. First-class information will be sent to you today. It may soon be very useful to your professional career. Remember to exploit it as soon as possible and in the best possible conditions. Scorpio. If you live in a relationship, this time it will be happiness. Your contagious sensuality will work wonders. Just pay attention to a short, less complicit phase. Single, some internal conflicts will generate somewhat difficult relationships with the other sex, which will not promote a harmonious love life. Try to resolve these conflicts by giving yourself a thorough examination of conscience. Your work should bring you some great joys in addition to comfortable earnings. More brilliant and creative than usual, you will probably have the opportunity to leave the role of second violin to play the stars. So do not worry about the details anymore, go for it without looking back. Sagittarius. It will be more than ever necessary to draw a watertight wall between your married life and the difficulties you may encounter in other areas. Stay available, and show yourself tolerant as much as generous towards your spouse or partner, instead of constantly finding fault. Single, thanks to the good Saturnian impulses, the day will be excellent, as much to initiate a liaison as to conclude a marriage. Some of you could start an out-of-the-ordinary love affair and experience intense passionate relationships. Encouraged by Mars, you will be determined today to achieve your greatest professional ambitions, despite the obstacles and low blows of some colleagues. Planetary impulses will help you assert your competence. However, try to take things a little less to heart so as not to leave your health and inner peace. Capricorn. Your married life will benefit from the powerful breath of the planet Jupiter. Inhibitions, taboos, blockages. Everything will be swept away by an almost magical gust of wind. Enjoy this situation without hesitation or fear. Single, people younger than you this time will attract you irresistibly. And it seems that they suit you better than mature people, because your instinct of protection will be increased tenfold by the influx of Pluto. Make sure that your partners love you for yourself and not for anything else. The action of the planet Mercury will stimulate your creativity on the work plan. This will allow you to get noticed in a very advantageous way. For your merit to be well known, be methodical, disciplined, and above all discreet. Do you want us to believe in the good of you? Do not say anything about it, Pascal. Aquarius. Some small problems of couple are to be feared. They will arise mainly because of differences of opinion on the education of children and the meaning that must be given to your ambitions. But all this will probably not result in consequence thanks to the good offices of the planet Saturn well aspected. Single, your rising charm will be of rare effectiveness. An important meeting could take place today. Above all, do not play the shy ones. It would be too bad to miss such a great opportunity. Persevering, you will strive to achieve your professional goals. Nevertheless, you can make mistakes in judgment and not make the right decisions. So be careful. Pisces. Single, you will want to fully enjoy your freedom. Nevertheless, a decisive meeting could make you change your mind overnight. As a native couple, this time you will need to verify that your power of seduction has lost none of its effectiveness, and you will be tempted to give in to the charm of a few brief adventures. But do not think that these jewels will not affect the balance of your relationship. So, be careful. In the professional field, proceed with caution. We will try to put you in the wheel. Some of your colleagues will even try to damage your reputation. Vigilance.